things are going around. People are making memes. Is this UPSC paper? All these aspects. But yes, paper was comparatively easy compared to previous years. So before we go with geography analysis, just few quick words for you. Don't come to any conclusions as of now about cutoff and other aspects, because a lot of things depends upon CSAT as well. Question paper is comparatively easy because I'll always tell this to students. See, something is easy because you know the answer, and few things look easy not because you know the answer, because understand the question. The moment you understand the question, many people feel it's easy. So what is the actual answer? No one knows. So this year, if you ask me, the familiarity about the questions were more. Okay. And second thing, whenever current affairs, environment and ecology, science and technology, if this becomes more than 40 questions, okay, more than 40 questions, cutoff automatically reduces. Remember, because it's difficult for everyone. Okay. Everyone goes there by luck or by some guess they put. No one knows accurately. But whenever your history, polity, economy, geography, these questions are more. These are static topics. Remember, guys. When history, polity, economy, geography questions are more, as it was this year, okay, as it was this year, paper would be easy. Okay, why it would be easy? You might have not read, others would have read. You might have not read because someone might have not taught you, but definitely people would have read. So when the number of questions of this increases, first timers who have written exam, they have very high possibility because fresh knowledge will be there. They will be able to answer better. People who have written mains, for them also it was more comfortable because questions were more or less analytical. Okay. So I'll be doing complete trend analysis once all discussions are over. But I just wanted you to know people who wrote are happy. Okay. Mainly because in this election era, I just want to tell you one thing. All candidates feel they won immediately after elections are over, right? Everyone says we are winning. So I'm happy that you people are happy because you have done what you could. But in the examination hall, questions were tricky. Some questions required a lot of analytical thinking. So if you had so much time and if you have done, it's really worth. But if not, just be conscious about the way questions came and analyze them properly. Fine. So you see, guys, I was very happy with respect to geography, mainly because I keep telling to people there is no standard book available in the market. Either go with the class notes or read NCERT. Okay, if you do these two, I have always told along with class notes, NCERT is important. Even with the help of class notes, maximum amount of things you will be able to answer. You see this. What is the first thing with reference to what? Water vapor. Which of the following statements is or are correct? Fine. Okay. Water vapor is a gas, the amount of which decreases with altitude. Okay. So when we say what atmosphere includes, we consider normally three things: gases, okay, water vapor, dust particles. So it is a gas. In the term, it is in gaseous form. So the statement is correct. Second, the amount of which decreases with altitude. Whether it is NCERT or class notes, we have clearly mentioned that if we take Earth's surface, okay, if we take Earth's surface, what is going to happen? 3 kilometers till 3 kilometers of the Earth's surface, 90% of water vapor is present. Okay? Till 3 kilometers, 90% water vapor is there. And till tropopause, if you take, like, you know, in the remaining area, almost 9% water vapor is there. That means as we move above, water vapor decreases. Okay, so this is one important aspect. Second, okay, so second point, if you see, its percentage is maximum at the poles. Okay, percentage is maximum at the poles. Guys, basic common sense if we observe, okay, basic common sense if we observe, equator, and let me say poles, okay, equator will be hot, poles will be cold, right? Near equator, if you have high temperature, there will be more evaporation, and evaporation పెరిగే కొద్దీ మీకు వాటర్ వేపర్ కూడా పెరుగుతుంది. పోల్స్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్తే లో టెంపరేచర్ అంటే కండెన్సేషన్. సో మీకు ఎప్పుడు కండెన్సేషన్ ఉంటుందో వాటర్ వేపర్ రెడ్యూసెస్. ఒక్కసారి ఎన్సీఆర్టీ బుక్స్ చూడండి, ఇట్స్ డైరెక్ట్లీ గివెన్ దాట్ ఇన్ ఈక్వటోరియల్ అండ్ like you know what do you call a subpolar region, those type of areas, you will normally have more water vapor. So if you see, the second statement is wrong. Okay, so one only. Second, this, like you know, I would say you would have done mistake if you have not read NCERT book, World Climate NCERT book. You see, annual and daily range of temperature is low. Okay, where do you have annual and daily range of temperature low? Two areas. One is near equator. Okay, second is near marine climate. Okay, please understand, one is near equator, another one is marine climate. What is the meaning of marine climate? Which is closer to the coast. Okay, and whenever you talk something is closer to the coast, obviously because of sea breeze and land breeze, like you know, annual and daily range of temperatures will be low. So both are actually correct. This will go. Okay, next, Precipitation occurs throughout the year. Now what is left? 3. So for the second point, okay, let me mark like this. First one is there. First one is there. First one is there. Okay. But second one, what is it? Precipitation occur throughout the year. This is correct. Okay. Marine west coast climate, in our class notes, if you see, it is British type of climate, and you know that because of subpolar region they also receive rainfall throughout the year, whereas China type of climate doesn't receive rainfall in winter season. Okay, China type of climate doesn't receive rainfall during winter season. So 2 are gone. Okay, then comes third. Precipitation between 50 to 250 centimeter. They have not given rainfall. They have not given snowfall. Precipitation means anything can occur. Okay. Now, this is where common sense will help you. Equatorial climate, every day when you get rainfall, it will be more than 200, 250. It will not be from 50 to 250. Are you getting the point? 50 to 250 is not equatorial climate, but it is marine type of climate. Just open NCERT book, see marine west coast climate, 11th standard, fundamentals of physical geography, you'll get this. If you have done mistake in this, don't worry, it was a little tricky question, okay? Because majority might have gone with equatorial climate. Guys, if you have attended the class, Coriolis force, see the points. As speed of wind increases, Coriolis force increases. Direct point. Okay? I told you, if you are moving slowly, right, and Coriolis impact will also be very, 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 very less. Moving fast, Coriolis impact will be more. It is maximum at the poles and is absent at the equator. I have told you, because of geoid shape, like geoid shape of the earth, we normally say that Coriolis force is 0 near equator and maximum near the poles. Every student who is serious would have done this particular answer correctly. Okay, so if you have done, be happy. If these type of questions, if you do mistake, it's very difficult, right? Then guys, how do you check? Either open NCERT or open my class notes. Okay, and I have given a table, June 21st. How time changes, and if you have heard my lectures, I have told water vapor, second June 21st, mandatorily every year they are asking a question on June 21st, right? So now you see, sunlight more than 12 hours. You recollect, we had written a table. What is the table? 0, 30, 90. All are north. 12 hours of day. Day is how much? 12 hours. Night is how much? 12 hours. June 21st, summer in the northern hemisphere. Summer means daytime keeps on increasing. Winter means, like night time increases. But here, as they are asking June 21st, it's not equal to or more than. They are telling more than 12 hours. So one is Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Capricorn will have winter, right? Equator 12 and 12. Fine. Arctic Circle 2 and 4 is the. So I keep telling you regularly, geography you should always solve, you should not by heart. Guys, this question was from current affairs. Okay. So recent ga meer chusetunte Gabon, right? Gabon ane country ఆఫ్రికాలో ఉంది. And what did Gabon do? Gabon is exchanging. Okay, Gabon is exchanging carbon credits in return for imports. See, whenever you import anything, right, you pay them back in dollars, right? But Gabon, what it said, I will import, but I will give you carbon credits. You can go and emit. So that concept was asked in this question. One of the following regions has the world's largest tropical peatland, which holds about 3 years worth of global carbon emissions from fossil fuels, and the possible destruction of which can exert detrimental effect on the global climate. Which one of the following denotes this region? This is about the Congo Basin. Okay, so this was from current affairs. How many of the above belong to P family? All three, guys. This was like, you know, some agricultural aspect. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Yes. The atmosphere is heated more by incoming solar radiation than by terrestrial radiation. In the class, when we spoke about heat budget, I clearly explained it to you that whatever comes is 100%. Out of this, 14% is absorbed by the atmosphere, 35% is albedo, 51% is absorbed by the earth, and earth will send back all 51%, out of which 34% is absorbed by atmosphere. So from sun, 14% is absorbed, from earth 34% is absorbed. In total, you have 48%, and everything is sent back. Okay, guys? So this is where first statement itself is wrong. Statement 1 is incorrect. You have only one option which says statement 1 is incorrect. So that is D. Okay. Thickness of troposphere at the equator is much greater as compared to the poles. At equator, heat is transported to great heights by strong conventional current. I don't know if you remember the class. What did we see? That's why I keep telling you, diagrams are very, very important. 0 to 30 is hot, 60 to 90 is cold. If you had same height everywhere, right? If you had same height everywhere, what is going to happen? This would expand, this would contract, tropopause height will be less near the poles, more near the equator. Why is it more near the equator? Convection current, vertical movement of air. Okay, statement 1 is correct. See, both statement 1 and 2 are correct. You have two statements. Okay, statement 2 explains statement 1, statement 2 doesn't explain. So the answer is statement 2 explains statement 1. So guys, NCERT class notes, if you're not reading, right, then these type of questions will become very difficult in the exam. Pyroclastic material, ash and dust, nitrogen compounds, sulfur compounds. Might have heard sulfoteras. All these are released from volcano for sure. Like, you know, someone has kept textbook 11th standard and they have asked each and every question from where they have never asked. That's the beauty of this paper. Which of the following is or are correct inference or inferences from isothermal maps in the month of January? NCERT direct question. But in the class notes, I don't know if you derived it in the examination hall or not. But you see, if you have land, okay, you have land and water. Okay, even one if you do, it's enough. So let us say the dotted lines are isotherms for you. Okay, dotted lines are isotherms for you. And then we are talking about Jan. So Jan will be winter in the northern hemisphere, right? So what is winter? Winter basically means land is cool, water is warmer, land temperature is 20, water temperature is 25. Here also 25. So this would be 15, this would be 20, and this would be 20. How does it look? If I join, it would come down like this. I made you to solve them in the class as well, right? So now you look at the question, guys. What is the question? The isotherms deviate to the north over the ocean and to the south over the continent. You see here? The isotherms would deviate over the north. See? It is moving from where to where? Land to sea. Land to sea is north. Okay, that is, if it is moving over sea, it would be north. If it is moving over the south, moving over the continent, right here, continent would be south. Southern hemisphere will be similar, so the point is right. Okay, the first point is correct. The presence of cold currents, Gulf Stream and North Atlantic drift make the North Atlantic Ocean colder and the isotherms bend towards the north. Guys, we are talking about the month of January. January means winter in the northern hemisphere. Winter in the northern hemisphere basically means, okay, basically means, you see here, in the ocean, all the things would be moving towards north. Okay, so bend towards north. So the point is correct. Okay, so both 1 and 2 are correct. Which one of the following countries will known as two largest cocoa producers in the world? Okay, you see guys, Algeria and Morocco, they are almost in northwestern Africa, which is under Sahara climatic region, and cocoa, if you recollect, it requires high temperature and high rainfall. Sahara doesn't come under high rainfall. Botswana and Namibia, Namib desert is there and grassland is there. So that is also not suitable. Okay. Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana is extremely suitable for cocoa cultivation. Okay. It is more or less factual, guys, rather than making some theoretical assumption. Yeah. See, guys, I always tell you three things. Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra. Please read from all the sites. And whenever I showed you, I told you people, please read it from, like, Atlas. If you see from Atlas, most of the questions will be solved. For this particular thing is Gomati, Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi. See, guys. Rainfall is one of the reasons for weathering of rocks, always correct. Okay, one of the reasons is always correct. Rainwater contains carbon dioxide in the solution is also correct. Rainwater contains atmospheric oxygen is also correct. Now, both statement 2 and 3 are correct and both of them explain statement 1. This is also correct. Both statement 2 and 3 are correct, but only one of them explains statement 1. Okay. Only one of the statement 2 and 3 is correct. See, guys. Only one of the statement 2 or 3 is correct. This statement is wrong because all 3 are right. Neither statement, so this is wrong. Now I have two things, okay. One is oxygen in rainwater, okay, oxygen in rainwater, normally, here I have my own thing, okay. Let me say, rainwater definitely has oxygen, but if I take rusting, oxidation process, it might occur because of, what do you call as, oxygen present in the rainwater, or it can also form because of what? Oxygen present in the atmosphere. No need of rainwater. Definitely one thing is right. Which one? This one. Okay. Rainwater contains atmospheric oxygen. That is true. That is true. But is that a reason for weathering? I'm not sure. So here I have my own reservation. I'm just trying to tell you. According to me, yeah, this particular statement is correct. Only one of them explains statement 1. But if UPSC considers that rusting also takes place because of this, because it does occur. So we can say this. So there is confusion between A and B, because I would have definitely told yes to some things. Recently when UPSC released few answer keys of last year's, we got to know that coming to some conclusions might definitely negatively affect you. So that particular aspect, we can't come to conclusion directly. See, guys, North Sea. North Sea was important because of the pipeline that is passing through that, which provides gas. So, Russia doesn't have, Finland doesn't have, these two have this. These are all direct. Here, multiple times I have actually given you this. Dhuandhar waterfalls, Narmada river is correct, but Malwa is wrong. Where is Narmada? Narmada is Vindhyas and Satpuras. Malwa is above Vindhyas. Itself is wrong. Kundru, Chotanagpur plateau, Subarna Rekha is correct. It's not Netravati, but it is Sharavati. Okay. This is where it changes. You recollect, while talking about the mountains, Vosges and Block mountains are extremely good example of block mountains. Vosges is near France, so it's not Central Asia, it's not fold mountains. Europe, Alps, but it is fold mountains, not block mountain. North America, Appalachian fold mountain is correct. South America, Andes fold mountain is correct. Okay, seen all these aspects, guys. Now, the Red Sea receives very little precipitation in any form. Okay, the Red Sea receives very little precipitation in any form. Definitely true. Okay. Second, no water enters the Red Sea from rivers. Here comes the basic aspect. No major rivers flow into Red Sea, that is for sure. Nile and all go upward. But many streams are there which will flow, small streams which disappear, which flow will be there. That's the reason here again. No water enter from rivers because definitely there are no such big rivers which flow, I can say. But no water, I'm just worried because some streams will always be there. Okay, some streams will always be there. So I have my own reservation because of interpretation. Telling you language always is a problem. We can't come to conclusion even though some things are factual. Okay, if you search any rivers flowing, okay, that's different. But there will be some streams which enter, seasonal, all these aspects would be there. So that would be little scary to say, like, 2 is absolutely right. Okay. So guys, these are some of the important issues. Geography, if you ask me, the questions were easier, but they were tricky. Okay, you might know the question, but did you know the answer depends upon how well you trusted and read NCRTs and class notes. Okay, so in the next session, I'll be discussing environment where I'm openly telling you from no books, no materials, environment was asked. Okay, no books, no materials, environment was asked. If people are claiming anything with respect to environment, it is wrong mainly because the questions came completely out of the box. But the beauty was number of questions were less, so we are safe. Okay, so let's see environment questions after a while, guys. Fine, thank you.